Dezrocksteady at King of the Pit TV.
Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now, people. Let's finish this off. So, I just listened to Blind Melon's record. Blind Melon, the self-titled, okay? Potentially the first, because I think they had two full-length records, this and Soup. I don't know what the record looks like as far as Soup's concerned. I had it in no, related videos whatsoever, which is quite odd. It's quite out of the ordinary. Um, but I got recommended this on Patreon from Gary, who's put me onto some great grunge music. He's put me onto some great music in general. And he hit out of the park with this one. So on this channel, at this point, I should have uploaded all of my reactions to Blind Melon, given that they bypassed, the copyright regulations. So if you want to check it in real time, me listening to all the tracks, the only one I came into knowing was No Rain. All right, that's the only tune I was aware of prior to this. And I'll tell you what, I got put off a little because, and I saw this referenced in the comment section of some of the other videos, people sort of having a laugh saying that it's nonsense, which is definitely right. On No Rain, people sort of referenced them as a one-hit wonder, saying, comparatively, the other material doesn't compare. I completely beg to differ. This was a fantastic record. The standard was brilliant. We didn't really go... There was no filler, in my personal opinion. Some songs were more preferable than others, but there was no filler. It was all consistent, great, tight, well-crafted music. Well performed, well produced, well engineered. There's heaps of material on this. There's 13 tracks. With a general song length time is what I call like 3 minutes 50, 4 minutes perhaps. So there's plenty of material on here. They must have spent a little minute writing this because there's a lot of in-depth guitar work, a lot of great melodies. The vocal line is fantastic, and I'm not a lyrical sort of person, but I really enjoyed the lyrical content on this record. I thought it was all very meaningful. It sounded truthful. Whatever this guy, Mr. Hoon, had to say, it felt like it came from a place of honesty and realism, and it meant something to them. So that was absolutely fantastic. The two tunes in particular, so obviously No Rain is a banger, but the track that came before, entitled Change, I think that was my favourite song on the record. I thought that was absolutely mind-blowing. Such a soulful number, great guitar solo in there, very bluesy in its own way. I've got no downsides to the record. Initially, when we started listening, I thought there was potential for the guitar work. Two great guitarists, or at least two multi-tracked guitars, and they were always sort of fighting for the limelight at the start. But they started to develop a better working relationship not long after, from there on in the record. I always thought I'd have one guitar twinkling away and doing all these frills and ornamentals and all this, and we've got the other guitar like sort of funk guitaring it and trying to whittle away, and it sounded a bit busy because then we also had the bass guitarist doing their own thing. So it was very vast, broad sound as opposed to tight and composed. But that was quite simply only the first song. From there we had Tones of Home, which was a brilliant number. The vocal performance was very powerful. I really enjoyed it. Have you seen that I'm not necessarily criticising this record whatsoever? Purely as it was very good. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. Little element of Jane's Addiction in there. I can see a parallel. Because they're both cool bands. Hippie-esque sounds and energy to the band. Great songwriting. Great emotive elements. Would I listen to this record again? I'd listen to the track Change again. That's for definite. That is for definite. But that's not to say I'm not going to rate this well. This record, one of the commenters said this was nothing compared to Soup. Only one comment. And if that's true, Soup must blow this away. Because I don't know how you can compare to this record as far as what follows on from here. This is very full, very complete. Doesn't sound like there's much development to be done. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I'm not going to return to the record, maybe aside from that one track, because it's not necessarily my style and it's a bit longer-winded for the music I'm generally interested in. But I can't deny the artistry, I can't deny the craft, and I can't deny the quality of the recordings I've just heard. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to leave that one there, people. Until next time, I'm signing out. Peace.